And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live right here at Citizen Television with an unusual JKL today. 3 foreigners who make Kenya their home. And in unusual fields, I tell you, it's incredible that, a lot of people, and I'm talking to both Kurt and Iguasu, a lot of Kenyans want to just leave the country and go overseas. They say the grass is greener on the other side. And you guys choose to stay. Why?
I guess the same counts for me. The grass is greener on the other side. I have never really felt that Belgium is my home where I belong in my heart, because I love nature so much. I love tribal culture. Since I was a child, I was always drawn to tribal culture. When I saw in books or on television people from tribes, I was, wow, this is from my heart where I want to be. And when God showed me go to Africa, I was really, well, look, I have goosebumps from the spirit. I was really thrilled to come to Africa. I was a bit afraid to come by myself, really, because, yeah, in Africa you hear so much about witchcraft and all these things. But when my friend from Belgium told me, let's go together to Ethiopia, I felt really comfortable. And I have never had any problems, and I feel comfortable with the Africans. The children are very loving, and they always come for attention and for playing and singing and jumping. Yeah. So yeah, I feel more home in Africa than in Belgium or in Europe.
Do you want to have your own
children?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like, but first I need to be with the right woman for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry, God will speak to you.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're wondering where Lucia Moroto is, the Beba, she's gone to change clothes. So that we could, a little makeover, if you will, so that you can see a different side to the Makanga in her, and that should be exciting. But Iguasu, someone was asking, and I don't know if this is true or not. Someone said that you had been arrested here for something.
Yeah, it currently happened. I don't have the power to talk about it because I am a foreigner. As same as to emit opinion or to say anything about what is going on, what I have to say is to follow God and see and proceed. That's all. Yeah, but nothing that I have done in my conscience, in my heart, in my mind.
So you didn't kill anybody?
No, for sure no.
Okay, I just had to ask because they said you were arrested for murder.
Again, I am not in the position. I'm a lawyer as well, and I am a lecturer as well. For me, it will be very irresponsible to emit any opinion about anything. Yeah. I have to respect, to let it go, and to proceed, and to respect the law, and to respect.
Is that case still going on?
I can say that everything is exhausted. Only I have spent like a long time, like for 3 years, we are pending for 1 or 2 people to come. Yeah. That's all. But so far, it's like when you are with God, then there is nothing to fear.
And you're not afraid or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
You're not afraid that you'll be picked up and deported?
Okay, I am here by the grace of God for a reason, and I am yet to fulfill whatever good God put in the way for me to do. Yeah. If when you have not done anything, you show up with all of the responsibility, but you assume. That's it. I cannot talk about the rest. What I can say is, I am here, and my face is here, and I will continue here up to the end.
Yeah,
that's it.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Robert, do you say that Lucia is ready? Okay. Where is she? Let's see the Beba. Oh, here you go. Take a look at. Oh my, she's stepping out. She's stepping out. Here, oh my, that's makeover. All right, keep coming. This is the same woman who says Beba kibera number nane.
She's modeling.
She's modeling for us. Well, will you look at that? Can somebody say Slay Queen? Lucia, karibu sana. This is you when you're not. Oh, okay. Let's just take a minute to take to take it all in.
Yes.
Now, isn't this the way you'd want?
No. No.
You're kidding me.
No.
How does this make you feel?
high class. No.
Slay queen.
Yes. No.
You feel like a slay queen.
Yes, with these shoes that kill.
You would rather your
Literally.
overalls and your...
Yes, and my rubbers that unaweza kimbia udandie. Hii guy ikiniacha unamwangalia tu akienda. Unaambia driver enda tu.
But isn't this the way your parents would want to see you? You don't think so?
I don't know. I would not know. I would not know.
Yeah.
Yes.
How often do you look like this?
Very rare. Very. And when I wear this, my son is the first one who tells me, Mom, go and cover up. Too much skin. So you see? Not my style.
The 7-year-old
yes,
is telling you this?
Oh, he's very bright. Yes. He's the first person. Mami hapana. Endo badilisha nguo.
And what do people out there tell you when they see you like this? Do they recognize you?
They do, and it's a mocking, but a nice mocking. Niyo uchokozi ya kazi. Yes.
Wanakuenjoy?
Yes, wananienjoy sana. Yes.
Someone was asking, roughly how much do you make a month?
A month, okay, normally it's around 2K. Okay, normally what remains in Kitangela, we're normally in two.
Two what? Two groups?
Two conductors.
Okay.
We help each other to back up. If anything happens, one gets arrested, work can continue. Or if anyone brings analeta issue kwa gari, maybe passengers tries to be all rough, there's always a backup.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
What happened?
I'm very tough. I think you can ask the people who know me. When I get really angry, you just stay out of my way.
So what? Did the passenger refuse to pay?
They were complaining of the price. It's too high.
So how much was the price that day?
100 bob.
Na akasemaje?
Ati hiyo si kawaida. Kawaida ni 70.
Ukamwambia?
Gari ya milioni 7 inabeba 70 aje. It's true.
Gari ya milioni 7?
Yes, how? Yes, but okay, not only me, even if it's another guy, you'll find another guy is always there to back up.
Okay.
It's just there.
So in a day?
In a day, maybe naeza baki, once you've paid everything and you've paid also the driver, naeza baki 3,000 ama 4,000, ugawe half.
Unachukua 1,000 so tano?
Yeah. If it's 3,000, it's 15, yes. Or otherwise you get a driver that hana hiyo tama ya udereva. So kama inabaki 7,000 unagawa. Yani 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 till you fill up the 7,000. Yes. It depends who is the driver, who is your colleague, what the day has been, which route it is. Such.
And why can't you get a regular job on a regular route with a regular matatu?
I do. Ni vile iko jikoni.
Jikoni wapi?
Iko jikoni. Inaundwa.
Sahi?
Yes. It's being painted and put the seats and the lights and...
Ni gari mpya au ni...
manyanga. Ni mpya.
Ni mbichi?
Yes. Iko jikoni.
You know, they're telling me in my ear, ni mbichi.
Yes. Iko jikoni.
So, inatoka lini?
We are hoping that in this month, the course of this month, we hope it will come out.
Have you ever been stopped by cops?
Yes, a lot of times.
You?
Yes.
Wanakuambiaje?
Well, I have a good relationship with the cops, all the cops.
Wanakujua?
Yes.
Wanakuitaje?
Malami. That is my name.
Mulamba?
Malami.
Mulami.
Malami, yes. Malami Awamasa.
Mulami.
Yes. So the relationship, I think the way the gentleman here said, if you have an approach, a good approach, then you'll live good. But
if you treat people well.
Yeah. I mean, kara kusimamisha hivi ushuka useme sawa wewe unataka nini? Obvious. Then the cop will say no.
Yeah, but they must be shocked when you respond in Swahili, when you speak in Swahili.
The first time a cop stopped and the driver akaniambia hebu shuka ongea naye. Vile nilishuka kawa akamuuliza Samu dogo nitaongea aje? Mimi sijui Kizungu. So looked at me, there amefek mkubwa nini mbaya. So he was like, haya, unajua Kiswahili? Wewe ni nani? Nikamwambia mimi ni conductor. He looked at the driver, akamuuliza, are you sure? Am you pranking? No, she's the conductor. So, but it's good. Me, the cops, I have no problem with the cops. It's the way you approach.
Yeah. It's your attitude.
It's your attitude towards everyone and everything.
Yeah. Do you feel the same way, Iguazu? Your attitude, the way you approach people, is that important?
Yeah, it's very important. Always to even when you are doing preaching and you have to do a correction or you want to do an example, you use yourself first as an example, and then you can use anyone else of the congregation. The way you treat, the way you are treated bad.
Kurt?
Yeah, in general, people are very friendly with me. The only problems I have had in the beginning when I was staying in town, when I arrived in Kenya, was with the cops, really, the military people, who were disturbing me all the time. Of course, they do their job, but they were always stopping me, like for my passport, and then they were trying to get money off me, buy me lunch. I say, buy me lunch. You have your own salary. You can buy your own lunch. And then they said, okay, come with me behind the corner. So they tried to pressurize me, but I am not feeling anything because I was not doing anything wrong. And one day I had a knife with me for cutting fruits. And they said, wow, now you're in trouble. I say, why in trouble? It's just for cutting fruits. And then they tried to get money from me. And I say, no, I won't pay for this because it's not a crime. Okay, we will take you to the station. I say, okay, take me. I've not done anything. But then they just leave when they feel there is
they
nothing.
Can't get anything from you. They got frustrated and left.
Yeah, but I'm sure other Wazungus who are not as courageous as me, they might give money to be not in trouble, but not me. And even once when my visa was expiring, I went to the border with the neighboring country, Tanzania. And they wanted to bribe me for my visa. And I said, no, I don't bribe, I can't do it. I would say, then you don't get your visa, fine. So I went back to Nairobi, but my visa was expiring the next day. And I went with my best friend, who is my teacher from the Kikuyu songs, to town, and they stopped me. And they said, now you are really in trouble, and we're gonna take you. I said, okay, take me. And then they took my friend, because they could talk in Swahili to him, and it was just ridiculous. He gave 50 bob to one of the officers, and they let me go.
50 bob.
50 bob.
And you had 1 day left on your visa.
Yeah.
Yeah, God does really talk to you, man. I swear. Someone was asking. What were they asking? There's so many questions to you. Are you married?
No.
That was like a flat no, you know. That was like a no way, never sort of thing. Huh? Wow, I tell you, these tweets are coming in. So, should we do some more tweets, Rabba? All right, let's take a look at tweets. Okay, Kenneth K. Kurgat, you say, those Wazungu wa Kenya are unique in their own way, strong indeed, positive attitude, congratulations to them. Next, Modoni Mwangi, you say, great show, being receptive is an amazing attribute. We get to engage with such beautiful souls. Kurt's visions lead him to where God wants him to be. You believe that, Kurt?
Yeah, I totally
Mbalwa Basil, you say, the Wazungus are a true reflection of what harmony can bring in a beautiful country like Kenya. For sure, we have crossed the anti-racial border. God is great. All the time, God is great. Kirimi Kelvin, you say, how ashamed I feel seeing foreigners embracing our culture, yet Kenyans lose it the moment they feel learned. Yeah. James says, this is just amazing hearing Kenyan's story from people from far and wide who have decided to call Kenya home. It's just amazing. Michieka Enoch, you say, thanks for bringing Wazungus to the show. Their stories are an inspiration to everyone who's passionate about what they do. Indeed. Maura Annette, you say, wow, that's an inspiration to many Kenyans that it doesn't matter the job you are doing as long as it's dignified. Some SMSs. Peter from Kieni, Nyeri County says, I wish my fellow students and youth could have such a spirit of being creative and hardworking, for we are the future of this country. I don't know what that have to do with the Wazungus, but it's okay. Comment. They have chosen to make Africa their home. Hundreds of Africans drown across the Mediterranean Sea, heading to Europe. True that. For better fortunes. What is the opinion of the guests on this sad scenario? You've heard of those stories, right? Mm-hmm. Africans crossing over to the Mediterranean, wanting to get to Spain or Italy, and hundreds, if not thousands, die every year. What do you think?
Okay, the story of migration is not new, but I want to advise really to the youth here, and again, I do it very responsible as a teacher. I want to talk to all of you. It's like, if you are really want to go outside and to learn something new, a discipline, two things. First, don't forget who you are, because that will take you far. And the second is like, careful the things you're getting outside. Don't spoil anything in your culture here. So be careful with the two things. Sometimes there are things of abroad that are normal that here may not be normal. So we have to go outside, observe the society, respect the society, how the society is done, and don't bring back to our society things that can break the values that it has.
Yeah, absolutely. Good point. Good point. That's comments there, yeah? Chris Ondiek from Nyakach, JKL, showing the beautiful side of Kenya away from the normal corruption scandals filling our ears daily. Excellent and refreshing. Keep it lit. Thank you, Ondiek. Finally, James, you say, kudos to the guest. Lucia is a very hard-working lady, and I do admire her energy. Tell her to keep the fire burning. I think he likes you better in a dress than
and in the overall.
You enjoy that, huh? And you were saying you wake up at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
To begin work at what time?
At 5.
5. And 5 will go till what time?
Around 11, 12. Either ikiisha.
So we're taking up your time now. I mean, this is the time you'll be working.
We'd have, yes.
And what happens after this show is done? You go home?
Yes.
For tomorrow?
Yes.
And then 5 to 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Is it tiring sometimes?
Well, yes. Lack of sleep, yes. So you'll find what we do with, let's say Pablo, what we do with Pablo is 2 days.
Is that the driver or is that?
No, the Matatu is called Pablo.
Oh. The Matatu itself is called Pablo?
Yes, Narcos.
Narcos. Pablo Escobar.
Yes, Escobar, yes.
Does it have his picture on it?
Yes, inside and out.
Who named it Pablo Escobar?
The owner.
And what is yours, the one that's Mbichi, the one that's being made? What's that one called?
No, that's still Chinyamaji.
Yeah?
Yes.
Can you put my face on it?
So I can ask. Mushiru Meskeyo. Oh yeah. Wala Pablo Meskeyo, please, eh? Well, yeah, that's what we do. What we do with them is 2 days, 2 days. So at least the 2 days you work, you have 2 days to sleep, to rest. Because when was it? In 2015, I did this December, the whole month without a day of sleep.
Wow.
And when when the other guy came back to work, I slept for 2 weeks. I didn't eat, I didn't wake up. My mom was worried. Hisi kazi hii ni kujua. Yeah.
That's 18-hour days. 5 a.m. to 11.
She was actually, because then by the time you get home, you shower, it's the time you need to wake up. So you just shower, change, eat, and go.
If you had a choice to do anything else, what would it be?
Nothing.
I
would actually own. My dream is to actually own a Matatu because it has cash, it helps, because if you think how many people use Matatus every day, it has a huge impact. And not only to the people you carry, also to the people who draw on them, the graffiti, Kinamoha, Nozi, how lithium, how many people are behind this culture. It's just a whole load. The passengers are just at 1%.
So if you had your own matatu, would you work on it?
No. Because there are a lot of guys out there who have no job, who are waiting for your squad ya wapewe. So there's no point of me owning my matatu, having it, the money at the end of the day, and then I still working it. Hiyo ni tamaa ingine mbaya. If I do have a mat, I would actually then retire and be by my mother's side and help her.
And let the mat continue?
Yeah, let the mat continue.
Na Pablo ni ya nani?
Ni ya Kikuyu anaitwa Mushiri.
Na ingine?
Kuna ingine.
Inaitwa?
It's still mbichi.
Oh, okay, they're working on it.
Secret, yeah.
JKLive, eh?
Yeah.
JKL.
Yeah. Jeff, itaitwa Jeff.
Wow. Folks, it's been an incredible evening, and I think you've opened up a lot of eyes and ears out there. And again, you know, for people who are always wanting to check out the grass on the other side. And, you know, a lot of people come to me and they say, look, I want to go to America, I want to go to South Africa, I want to go to Europe and Middle East, Asia. And I say, you know what, go see it for yourself. You know, because you can't convince someone who wants to go not to go. But they'll realize that there's no place like this place. So as we wind down, and I'll start with you, Iguaso Duarte, like all the three names, Duarte, Astrud Bral. Your thoughts, someone listening out there, your closing thoughts about if people who are not as patriotic about this country, what do you tell them who don't love this country as much?
Okay, come on, we have problems everywhere, but what is important is to look the positive way to front the reality. There is a book about the 7 habits of the most successful people, and it talk about the iceberg. From an iceberg, you see 80% is down, and what come out is what can be seen. Then the 80% is your thought. There nobody can see. The other 20% is your personality, what come out. Change it to positive, and everything will change for you. I think that is the message of Jesus as well. Love, and you will be loved back. But if you hate, hatred will come back to you.
Absolutely. Well put there. Well put, Duarte. Kurt,
yes.
Your thoughts?
I feel instead of first searching outside, encourage the people to feel inside of themselves. What is their real calling from their heart, their real calling from the soul? What is God wanting you to do in the world? And be creative and just follow your heart. And it can be in your own place, it can be somewhere else in Kenya. Or if you really feel the calling to go outside, and follow it and discover.
Yeah. You plan to live in Kenya?
I would like to live in Kenya.
Settle?
Yeah.
I'm already here and I have family here. So this is home. Yeah.
Lucia, have they given you a Sapere name on your route?
Malami.
Just Malami?
Malami, and
not
for the love,
not Wajiko?
Malami. I tattooed it.
You tattooed it?
To always remember where I am from. I love this culture, I love the job, I love the people. And maybe, for the people who have this impression that Maju kuna pesa, kuna maisha mzuri, kuna maisha tamu, kuna shida. Maybe the way Jeff has said, go and you see for yourself. Not everything is gold.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you learn that the hard way. I learned it recently the hard way, and never spit in the plate that you eat from. Because at the end of it all, uku nje utateseka, and then you'll still come back. And home is always home. Wherever you go, east to west, home is always the best. So don't ever forget. If someone asks you, where do you come from? Don't just say, Kenya. Tell them all the good things. Make someone who is out there want to come and see Kenya. But yeah, go and experience. And then you'll end up coming back, because I would not leave Kenya for anything in the world. Kenya is the best place. You have the best people, welcoming people. I got a beautiful son out of a Kikuyu man, so I would not give anything up for Kenya, nothing.
What's up, Berenayo? Someone was asking whether you know how to drive. Eliud Koske, do you know how to drive?
Yes, I do.
You do, huh?
Yes.
And someone else was asking, do you speak Italian?
Si. Yes.
See?
Yes.
Just one word?
Io parlo italiano.
Ah.
Yes.
And Kurt, you speak like 18 languages or some ridiculous thing, right?
Not that many, but
Go on.
I speak Dutch is my native language, French, English, German, Spanish, Portuguese. I understand Afrikaans from South Africa, and now I'm learning Swahili and Kikuyu.
What about Flemish?
Flemish is the same as Dutch.
It's the same as Dutch?
Yeah, Dutch is from Belgium and from the Netherlands, but we call it Flemish to distinguish from Dutch from the Netherlands.
Is that right?
Yes.
And Pablo Escobar, I mean, Iguazu, Venezuela, of course, Spanish.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you speak Italian if you speak Spanish.
Yeah, as well.
Go on.
Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, English. Two languages that I can that I can manage basic German, and languages that I can read and I can write and understand, but just a bit Hebrew and Russian.
Woo. And Kenyan languages?
I learned from my mother all Mogate, Muturano, Loro.
Kikuyu, there.
Mogate, Mutura,
Marigo, Iria, Marigo. Kohana, Tia de Mogapio.
All right, we're gonna go out with a song in a couple of minutes, okay? Maybe you never met before, right?
No.
We are even wearing similar clothes without knowing each other. We didn't know what was coming up because we had not met. We were not informed. So even our shoes, same color.
Look at that.
It's divine grace.
Yeah. I mean, even Lucia is wearing a bit of white.
Yeah, very bit. With white legs. So there.
What a show it's been, folks. Thanks so much for being a part of this very incredible and uplifting and thought-provoking. If these folks can love this country even more than some of us, there's something very wrong. Take a note, take a leaf out of what they're saying, because you can go wherever you want. East is east, west is west, home is best, and they've made Kenya home. Think about it. Those who hate on your country, those who have nothing but negative thoughts, listen to these Wazungu wa Kenya. Makes a lot of sense, folks, at the end of the day. Thanks so much for being a part of JKLive tonight. Remember, if it's Wednesday, it is always those three letters on the keyboard that follow each other. JKL, right here on Citizen Television. Tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., join me and Jalango for the hottest breakfast show in all of Africa, Jeff and Jalas, on Hot 96. Thanks so much for being a part of this show, folks. It's been great and uplifting and, yes, indeed, thought-provoking. Good night. Good luck. God bless our Wazungu wa Kenya and all those who love this country. Good night. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Well done. Well done.